Every adventure we've shared has led us to new cities and new landscapes. But this time, our journey unfolds a little bit different. Instead of wandering through a new city, we're stepping aboard a floating world. On this Mediterranean cruise, the ship itself becomes our landscape. It's a different kind of adventure, one where we'll share family dinners on deck and simply enjoy a life at sea together. This is a new chapter for us. Welcome to our Mediterranean story aboard the Allure of the Seas. I haven't been on many cruises, but one of the things that I have noticed is that walking up this ramp is always the best feeling. Honestly, it's so hard to put into words on how big this ship truly feels once you're inside. It's even hard to believe sometimes that you're even on a ship. Now, we did have to wait a little while for our staterooms to be ready, but once they were, we headed straight upstairs to check them out. And let me say, they did not disappoint, especially if you have a balcony. But once we unpacked and got a little more comfortable, we headed straight downstairs for a well-deserved cocktail. And they also had a flamenco show going on, which we did not want to miss because while we were in Barcelona, we actually didn't have time to see a flamenco show, so it was really nice that we got to see one here.
Good morning, everybody. So today's day 2 of our Mediterranean cruise here on Allure of the Seas. Last night we had a great time. We got some cocktails, had some amazing food. We went to this really nice restaurant. It was just a really good time last night. We were going to try to stay up till 12 to see the balloons drop, but it was just a little too late for us. But that worked out because I feel great this morning. Today we're in Palma de Mallorca. Not sure exactly what we're going to do for the entire day. I know we have a few things that we want to see while we're out there, but it's kind of just a more relaxed stop today. I think we pulled into the dock like around 7 a.m. I believe, but it's beautiful out today. Take a look at this beautiful view. It's just beautiful sunrise. But enough of that. I'm really hungry and I need some coffee, so I'll see you guys in a bit.
Now, Central Park was probably one of my favorite parts of this ship. I just loved how it made you feel like you weren't on a ship. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it had a bunch of restaurants and a cafe that had some really good grab-and-go food, some good pastries, and some really good coffee. Plus, it also gave me a reason to walk through the park in the morning, and I just loved it.
Hello, sir. Hello there. Guess to put your shoe in. No. Oh, stinky.
Hi
You'll be late to the ball.
Sylvia. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Little influencer. Very good, yeah.
Whee!
We're in. We're in. Alright, let's go.
So as a new parent, you're always learning stuff. And one of the things we learned on the ship was that the hallways were our friend. They were a great place for Elena to run up and down and get her energy out when she wasn't in a playroom. But when there wasn't a hallway, there always was a playroom. And she played in this playroom a lot.
Do some like water sprays. Oh, you know how to do the Macarena. How do you recognize that? There you go, Mike. This is a tutorial on how to do the Macarena. Whoa, you want Mickey? Alright, hold on.
On the days we were at sea, we would switch it up a little bit, and instead of getting breakfast at the cafe, we would sit down at the main dining center and enjoy a nice breakfast.
Yeah, oh no, don't smudge the lens. She just smudged the lens.
Now with breakfast out of the way, it was time to finally explore the ship. Now with a ship this size, finding something to do isn't the problem. The problem is trying to decide what to do. For Elena, it was pretty easy on deciding what to do. Just crawl under all the chairs. But that's why we went to go check out the boardwalk where they were having a family event. They had live music. This part of the ship is all the way in the back, and they have a few other spots where you can grab some drinks, some food. There's the Playmaker, there's the hot dog spot, and there's an ice cream parlor. Also, in the center of the boardwalk, they have this really cool carousel, which was great for Elena because it was her first time on a carousel. It took her about 3 times to get comfortable, but once she did, she didn't want to get off.
How's the cotton
Very
candy?
sticky. Yeah. Definitely the stickiest cotton candy I've ever had.
Funny how they made it look like a safari hat.
Right? I actually think they just don't know how to do it. I think they just don't know what they're doing.
Now, like I mentioned earlier, I have been on cruises before, but this was my first time on a cruise with an aqua theater, and I was really excited to see what it was all about. And let me say, it didn't disappoint. This show, I gotta say, was so much fun. It had us dancing in our seats, and also at the edge of it with every jump these performers did. So if you're ever on a Royal Caribbean ship that offers this show, I definitely recommend you check it out. You won't regret it.
There, how's your donut? You enjoying your donut? It's good? Look. Look.
For breakfast.
Ready to go? Come on. Elena.
When we first stepped onto the ship, it almost felt unreal. The size of it, the energy, the lights, the ocean on every side. There's something always happening here. The shows, the music, great food, new faces. It's the kind of place that keeps you moving and keeps you exploring. But what stood out the most on this trip wasn't any of the things we did. It was just being together, waking up slow, sitting on the balcony and watching the water, laughing over breakfast, or even just watching Elena trying to understand arcade games. Those are the little moments that we take with us. It's easy in life to rush, to always think about the next thing, what we have to do, where we have to be. But here, for a little while, time slowed down. We were just us, no deadlines, no distractions, just family. And I realized something on this trip. We don't need to remember every detail of the places we visit. We don't need to remember every show, every meal, every plan. But we do remember how it felt to be together. The small moments. The ones that don't seem like much at the time. And that's what really made this trip special. So wherever we go next, wherever comes after this, I know these are the little moments that will carry with us forever.